The Scorpio archetype is believed to possess extraordinary gifts of intuition, transformation, and revelation that few can fully grasp. Have you ever felt it? That quiet, unsettling sense that you perceive things others don't? A feeling that you're tuned into a frequency the rest of the world seems to ignore. People might call you secretive, intense, even intimidating. But what if those are just labels for something much deeper? What if your soul was deliberately designed for a more profound path? In this video, we will explore the esoteric beliefs about why these abilities are part of the Scorpio path, and what it means when someone aligned with this energy truly masters them. The first sacred gift, the revelation of hidden truths. The first power attributed to the Scorpio archetype is the gift of revelation. At your core, you are a truth seeker. But this search isn't for trivial facts. It's an innate drive to unearth what is deliberately concealed under layers of fear and social conditioning. This is why you may seem so unnervingly perceptive. It's described as a kind of spiritual X-ray vision. When someone speaks, you don't just hear their words. You sense the intention and hidden emotions behind them. You can feel the dissonance of a lie. This ability is a secret, because its raw power can be unsettling in a world often built on polite fictions. People guard their secrets, and your presence can feel like a threat to their carefully constructed facades. In youth, this may have caused you pain, making you feel cynical or distrustful. You saw the cracks in the foundation and wondered why no one else seemed to notice. But this isn't a curse. It's interpreted as the sacred responsibility of the Scorpion to see the truth, no matter how uncomfortable, because no genuine healing can begin from a place of illusion. The second sacred gift, empathic sensitivity. As a water sign, you are naturally empathic, but the Scorpio archetype is believed to experience this on another level. It isn't just a gentle understanding, it's often described as a deep, psychic absorption of another's emotional state. You don't just sense their sadness, you might feel it in your own body, a phantom echo in your soul. This is why large crowds or emotionally volatile people can be so draining. You are like an energetic sponge, soaking up the psychic residue of those you encounter. This gift is considered a secret because, in its unmastered form, it can lead to immense suffering and blur the lines between your emotions and others. The spiritual journey involves learning to transform this power from a passive sponge into an active radar. A mastered Scorpio doesn't just absorb emotions, they read them. They can scan an emotional field and understand the feelings at play without becoming entangled. This allows you to navigate situations with profound wisdom and offer healing from a place of compassionate detachment. The third sacred gift, intense intuition and psychic insight. Beyond perception and empathy lies your most famous attributed gift, a deep and often startlingly accurate intuition. This isn't just a gut feeling, it's described as a direct line to the subconscious and the currents of unseen information. Spiritual traditions believe that Scorpios possess an innate psychic ability that allows them to simply know things without a logical reason. You might know who is calling before the phone rings, or get an unshakable feeling that a certain decision is wrong. This is perhaps the most guarded secret because it defies rational explanation. In the Scorpion phase, these intuitive hits can be sporadic and confusing. You might doubt them, only to find out later that your first instinct was correct. The narrative suggests this power is veiled for protection. An unmastered Scorpio could be overwhelmed by a constant influx of psychic data. But as you evolve, this intuition becomes a trusted guide, a cosmic GPS for navigating hidden motives, unseen opportunities, and the deeper truths of your mission. When the Scorpion learns to navigate its intense, earthbound powers, its spiritual journey can enter a new phase. It symbolically grows wings and becomes the eagle, representing a higher perspective and the ability to wield its power with conscious wisdom. The gifts of the eagle are the refined, mastered versions of the Scorpion's raw abilities. The fourth sacred gift, powerful emotional resilience. The eagle has seen the darkness, and felt the sting of betrayal and loss. But unlike the scorpion, who might react with instinct, the eagle has learned the sacred art of alchemy. This is the gift of emotional resilience, the ability to take the lead of pain and transmute it into the gold of wisdom and power. You come to understand that every dark night of the soul is a rite of passage. This is a secret power because it subverts the instinct to avoid pain. The Scorpio archetype, in its eagle phase, teaches that the wound is where the light enters. You develop an extraordinary capacity to endure emotional storms and emerge reborn. This is why others in crisis are often drawn to you. They sense on a soul level that you aren't afraid of their darkness, because you have already navigated your own. You hold the energetic key to turning poison into medicine. The fifth sacred gift, the spiritual warrior and protector. With the eagle's high-flying perspective, the fierce instincts of Mars are refined into a noble purpose. This is the gift of the spiritual warrior. Your loyalty is legendary, but here it becomes a conscious vow to protect what is true and sacred. You become a guardian, using your insight to shield others from unseen dangers. The secret of this power lies in its application. A scorpion might use its sting to retaliate. An eagle uses its sharp vision to foresee threats and its strength to create a safe space for others. You can spot manipulation a mile away or sense when a loved one is in trouble. You aren't a warrior seeking battle, but a guardian standing against the darkness. Your presence creates a sanctuary where vulnerability is safe. The sixth sacred gift, shadow healing and emotional depth. This is the culmination of your empathic and intuitive gifts, elevated to mastery. The eagle is seen as a natural shadow healer. The shadow represents all the parts of ourselves we repress or deny. Most people run from their shadow. The Scorpio archetype is designed to walk right into it and turn on the light. This is one of the most profound of your attributed abilities. You have the spiritual gift to guide others through their underworld. You can sit with them in their deepest grief and shame, and you don't flinch. You aren't afraid of their darkness because you recognize it as a place of immense potential. You instinctively know how to create a safe container for emotional release, helping someone integrate their shadow and turn their greatest fears into their greatest strengths. You become a guide for the dark night of the soul. After the eagle has mastered wisdom, there is one final, symbolic transformation. It's a journey not every Scorpio is said to complete, but it represents the highest potential of the archetype. When the eagle has learned all it can, it willingly flies into the sacred fire of surrender. From those ashes, it is reborn as the phoenix. The gifts of the phoenix are described as manifestations of pure spiritual power. We've journeyed from the raw instincts of the scorpion to the higher wisdom of the eagle. These gifts are powerful concepts in the archetypal journey of the soul. I want you to pause and reflect. Of the gifts we've explored so far, truth-seeking, deep empathy, intuitive knowing, emotional alchemy, spiritual protection, shadow healing, which one resonates most with your own life? Let me know in the comments. Your story is a testament to this journey, so let's create a community of understanding. The seventh sacred gift, mastery of transformation and rebirth. The phoenix embodies the core principle of Pluto, total rebirth. While the eagle learned to alchemize pain, the phoenix becomes the alchemical process. This is the gift of mastering transformation. You no longer just endure cycles of death and rebirth. You can become a conscious architect of them. You can look at a part of your life that no longer serves you and fearlessly let it burn away, knowing that something more authentic will rise from its ashes. This power extends outward, making you a catalyst for transformation in the lives of others. The eighth sacred gift, connection to the underworld and afterlife. In the Phoenix stage, the affinity for hidden realms is believed to reach its peak. This gift is interpreted as a conscious connection to worlds beyond the veil. For some, this may manifest as an interest in mediumship or the ability to bring comfort to the living about those who have passed. For others, It's a profound connection to the ancestral realm drive to understand and heal the patterns of one's lineage. In this spiritual view, you become a living bridge between worlds, understanding that death is not an end but a transition. The ninth sacred gift, clairvoyance and prophetic vision. The intuition of the scorpion and the perspective of the eagle are said to merge into the divine gift of prophetic vision. This is more than a hunch. It's described as the ability to perceive the currents of time and probability, often through vivid dreams or a deep, inner knowing of future events. The Phoenix-level Scorpio doesn't just sense what's coming. They understand the larger cosmic pattern. This isn't about mundane predictions. It's a sacred tool for guidance. It allows one to navigate with divine foresight and offer wisdom to help others align with their highest possible destiny. The 10th sacred gift, leading others through spiritual growth. This is the ultimate purpose of the Phoenix. Having journeyed through the fire and mastered the shadows, your final gift is to become a true spiritual guide. You use your deep understanding of transformation and your fearless compassion to help other souls be born into their power. You are no longer just a healer who mends wounds. You are a spiritual mentor who shows others how to become their healers. You lead by embodying the principles of truth, resilience, and rebirth, holding a lantern for others as they walk their path through the darkness. So we arrive at the ultimate question. In this spiritual narrative, why are these profound abilities kept secret? The idea of secrecy is a powerful metaphor for sacred protection, both for you and for the world. First, the raw power of these abilities can be intimidating. To see truth so clearly, to feel emotions so deeply, to know things without reason, these abilities can shatter the comfortable illusions many people rely on. The secret is like a veil that allows you to develop your potential without being feared or misunderstood before you're ready. Second, these gifts are not given, they are earned through personal trials. Your life's challenges and deepest pains are not punishments. In this framework, they are your training ground for building the spiritual muscle needed to wield these gifts responsibly. To reveal them prematurely would be to bypass the very process that makes one worthy of them. Finally, and most importantly, the secrecy is a metaphor for integrity. The power to uncover secrets, influence emotions, or see potential futures could be easily misused by an unhealed ego. The secret is a cosmic fail-safe in the story of Scorpio. The universe, it is said, entrusts these powers only to those who have journeyed through their underworld, confronted their own shadow, and chosen service over control. From the instinctual scorpion to the wise eagle to the transcendent phoenix, the journey of the Scorpio archetype is a heroic quest for the soul's evolution. Your intensity is not a flaw. It's the friction required to polish a diamond. Your secrecy is not a defense. It's the quiet incubation of a sacred potential. To truly master these gifts is to accept your archetypal purpose. It is to understand that you were designed to be a way shower and an agent of transformation. When you master them, you become a living embodiment of authentic power. You heal, you guide, you protect, and you empower. You no longer fear the dark, because you recognize it as the womb of creation. To discover what other secrets astrology has in store for you, click the link in the description for your free personalized reading. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Share your thoughts on this video in the comments section below. And until we meet again, may the stars guide your path to enlightenment. Thanks for watching.